Gloves Red, Craig Cameron here with Scott Allan. Scott, how are you getting on?
Very well, mate. Thank you very much.
How's the training going? I've seen you've been sparring with Tyrone McCullough, is that right?
Sparred him yesterday. Sparred Joe Ham. Also sparred Mohammed Wasim for MTK gym as well. So I sparred Cash as well prior to his fight. So training's been really good.
I've heard Tyrone McCullough's quite awkward to spar.
Very
and stuff
awkward.
Like that.
Aye.
Paddy Barnes hates sparring him.
Tricky southpaw. He's just getting your distance is tricky with him. But I'm fighting a switch hitter, so I need to get used to fighting orthodoxies and southpaws. So it's part and parcel of the game.
Aye, and massive opportunity for you. So 19th of September, British title eliminator Mark Leach.
Aye. Aye.
What do you know about Mark Leach? Have you?
Nothing much, to be fair. I know he switch hits. A bit of a switch hitter. So other than that, like I know I've heard he's a good boxer, but I've never actually seen anything to say right, he can box. So I can tell he's a really good boxer to prepare for.
Yeah.
A tough kid in front of you that can box and switch hitting, hit the angles. So.
And I felt that, so I was at the Lee McGregor fight. Obviously it wasn't the result you were looking for,
no.
but I thought you performed really well on the night.
Aye.
I think the stoppage was a bit dubious. But
a bit dubious?
Aye.
Jesus. Fuck.
What have you learned from that fight, or is it just a case of...
Don't let Victor Loughlin referee. At the point of the stoppage, I was behind a couple of rounds, one or two tops. And that's my opinion watching it back. Right? I actually watched it back that night. I was raging the fact that I can remember when the stoppage came, I had a bad round. Boxers have bad rounds. I had a bad round 3 or 4, whatever. I was going back the 4 for the 5th and gave them it. So you like bad rounds in boxing, and I slipped and he scored a knockdown. Like everybody seen clear as day that it was not a knockdown, and that gets to me more than obviously. He's felt as though it was a knockdown, came and flew it through. I can remember slipping the shot, take a new angle to come back in, and the referee jumped in. Listen, there's nothing, it's spilt milk now, it's pointless even talking about it anymore.
Yeah, one thing the night before we move on and we speak more about the Mark Leach fight, something that was noticeable to me, Scott, is just Lee's very big at the weight. And I know that before, I don't know if you mentioned to me before that you could possibly make the weight below. Is that something you'd still consider?
I could do super flyweight. We've no tried to do it, but I do bantamweight standing on my head. Like I make the weight easy. Like it's no, fighters like Leo really struggle to get down to the weight, and you could see that at the weigh-ins. The day before the weigh-ins, it was fine, like under his skin. Which, listen, is boxing. I'm allowed to get under your skin, man. It's the job we're in. And the weigh-ins, he wasn't even saying a word. It was drawing right in. Like. So he really struggled that day, really struggled. And I didn't, like I genuinely didn't. I could do the weight below, comfortable, I'd imagine.
So how's your preparations going? So it sounds like you've got really good sparring partners for this fight. How are you feeling against the 19th of September in the fight with Mark Leach?
Listen, very good, very good. We've kept momentum going for the Lee McGregor fight. I took a slight break, nothing major. I went on holiday with family and then right back into it. So I've not really had much time off, so like I'm super fit now and I'm ready to go. On what Mark Leach turns up, I don't know, because I think he had a holiday a couple of weeks ago for that. Goes by nothing. Like you can go on holiday, you can train all day long, so it's what Mark Leach turns up.
And so this morning, big announcement for Scottish boxing to opponents that you've fought in the past. Cash Furyk will be fighting Lee McGregor. What's your thoughts on that, Scott? Because you're probably the best placed to say who you think will win and by what method.
Cash wins all day long. Too sharp and too strong. The Lee's record states he can punch, he can't. He generally can't. He didn't hit me with nothing that physically hurt me. And I tell everybody that. Like he didn't hurt me in that ring. Whereas Cash hits me harder with 16-ounce gloves on than what Lee did on the night with 8s. Cash, he's more accurate, he's more sharper. His movement, a couple of times the movement struggled Lee McGregor. My movement struggled Lee McGregor, right? And I'm not a mover. Cash is. He's there, he's bobbing, he's here, he's slipping, he's ducking, he's weaving. He's not there to be hit. He's right in front of you, but he's not there to be hit. He's one of the trickiest customers I've ever been in me. And for me, he's way too good for Lee.
Yeah,
and strong, and strong. Lee's physically strong at pushing you back with his extra weight. you understand that. Cash is physically strong, so Cash hits a lot harder. So for me, Cash wins twice on a Sunday.
Yeah, and you had a lot of fans at the Lee McGregor fight. Will they be returning for the Mark Leach fight? I
hope so. At the great crowd with the Lee McGregor fight, and I'm hoping the same crowd comes for the fight on the 19th. It's a dear show. It's £100 tickets, and there's no cheaper ones. So it's boys for the scheme. They've not got £100. Like the time they're £100, and then they'll drink and tap it and whatever else. No, it's a dear night out for them. But I'm hoping I get the support and the numbers come in.
Yeah, it was very much like a home and away support that night, that fight. I felt as if I was at the football rather than the boxing.
I know.
It has its positives and its negatives, of course, but I think it's great for Scottish boxing to have those nights, and hopefully we see that again for the Cash Fruit Lee McGregor fight.
Well, listen, it's an amazing fight. It's one of the biggest fights to happen in Scottish boxing. What you're probably going back to Burns and Arthur, or Wally Limond and Arthur. Like, in fact, that's what it's probably like. Either one of the two fights. It's a massive fight, a massive opportunity for both men. Cash, for me, he's got nothing to gain out of it. He's got a Commonwealth title to gain out of it, but he's won the British title outright. Like, after this, he vacates. Like, you don't want to be stuck in that domestic ruck for too long, because then you get stuck at that level and you don't surpass that level. Where I think Cash has got the ability to go all the way.
So do you think, if Cash was to come through this fight and he was to win it, do you think he'll vacate and then you might be fighting someone like Kyle Williams or something for the British title?
As far as opponents concerned, I kind of look past Mark Leach. I mean, the kid's 13 wins and 1 defeat. Like, he's a tough kid. He'd one draw, but his draw wasn't, like, it was a different country, or Africa, or wherever it was. I don't know where it was again. So that tells you it wasn't a draw. He won that fight and all. Right, so he lost his debut with Bobby Jenkins, then he's been on a stroll ever since. Yeah. So I can't say give me Kyle Williams, because I need to pass Mark Leach first.
Of course. And so tomorrow you're putting on a great event for Chris's house.
Yes.
And it's in your home gym, isn't it?
Yes, I'm a gym. We've got a kickboxing show on tomorrow night. We've got 12 bouts on. We've got an after dinner speaker. We've actually got Stephen Craigan, ex-Motherwell player, doing after dinner speaking. We've got Chris Malloy. He's a musician. He's going to be playing while the meals are getting served, and then right in the bouts. So I'm really excited to put the show on. Last year, every September we're going to do it. It's a yearly thing, a yearly event, and Chrissy's House is a charity. It's for mental health. A lot of people in my local area know about it, and it's about spreading the word that it's okay not to be okay. Like, and we've called the show "Knock Out the Stigma." It's time to knock out the stigma of mental health. Yeah. And for me, the shadows over men. People think men should just suck things up and deal with it, and that's why most suicides, the highest cause of death in men is suicide. Like, it isn't. Alright, just to suck up and deal with it. You need to speak out, and it's alright. See if you want to cry on somebody's shoulder, have a wee greet on somebody's shoulder. I'll be that shoulder without a problem. And places like Chrissy's House, they're phenomenal, like, and amazing. Obviously, it's great to raise the money for them, but it's even better to create the awareness round about the whole topic, the whole stigma topic that nobody likes to talk about, is how they actually feel, especially men. So last year we raised just under £5,000. The target I've set this year is £10,000. We've got some great prizes. We've got holiday to Dubai for 2 people, and as part of the raffle we've got some great auctions. We've got a great event lined up, a fantastic event lined up, and it's all for a great cause. So Chrissy's House, if you're ever struggling and you need to speak to somebody, go down to Chrissy's House, suicide prevention in Wishaw. And what people don't realise is it's a 24-hour crisis. So if you're feeling like shit 4, 5, 6 in the morning, pick up the phone call. That's a 24-hour crisis helpline. Anytime, phone them up.
Yeah, and I think something I've been watching and I think it's great is, I know your gym have been doing a bit of a series with some examples of some of the guys, and I think one of them's actually fighting tomorrow, isn't he? So I think it's great to see that, Scott, that there's this perception where boxers and MMA fighters and kickboxers are these tough guys, but these guys can get through the same stuff as normal people, but for them to speak out and for them to organise like yourself, I think it's great. So Scott, I think, to be honest with you, that's pretty much it. I just want to wish you all the best with your
Thank
fight.
you.
Hopefully you come through that, and there's a wee title.
British title for you sorted
title
for us,
around the
man.
corner.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Yes.
And all the best to your night tomorrow.
Thank
for
you.
a great cause. All right, cheers, Scott.
Thanks. Mate.